Alright, we are at my favorite road course, Long Beach. And, well, we're having to click over here. It's not raining, and it's not going to rain anymore, but there was some rain before the session, and the track is drying, but the sun is setting, so it's not going to dry all that much. And we're in the Porsche, so something completely out of my skill level. We're the number 17, so I have no desire to even attempt to qualify, but we can't do a pit road start because we'll be on pit road for so long going down from our stall, since we don't get to go to the end like they do in F1. So we're just going to come out here and get some practice laps. We've got the wet tire on. We are going to start on the wet tire. We're going to run the whole race on the wet tire. And I think we won't have any issues with that. But I think the bigger issue is just going to be don't put it in the wall. And there is enough water sitting in certain areas that the slick just doesn't work, because you can go down the straightaway the same speed pretty much on wets, but through some of these corners you're going to, especially crossing over the puddles and little pools of water, and into here, like this was hell trying to get the slicks through here in practice. Just getting on the power out of here. We don't have to try to adjust our line, and our skill level's already low, so we'll just hope that we're slow enough that the tires don't really hurt us on a drying track. And I mean, I still can't even stop. I know our braking power is going to be a little limited on the dry bits, but like look through there, there's so much standing water sitting on the curb. It'll be gone quickly, just from getting moved, and it's not raining, but it's not going to naturally go away due to evaporation. It's going to be us pushing the water elsewhere. But yeah, I tried slicks in practice, and it's just, I was way off pace and could not get the grip down where I needed to get the grip down. And there's still just moments where it's gonna try to kill me. But that's just the car. It's a little wobblier on the wets, but I guess the big thing is gonna be once we overheat them, are we really gonna fall apart? It's gonna feel like the SRX when we were here with it. We've got any more information on like tire temps with this car. We don't. That time we did a 130. I was in the 28s, I think, 29s in practice, and I think 25 was quickest in my practice. What we need to do is not add fuel, but come in. Well, want to see how long a set of tires takes, although it doesn't look like we can even change the tires in qualifying, so not gonna help. Oh man, already starting to feel slidey. This is gonna be an interesting one, and honestly, it's not gonna matter for me. This does show me, though. We're gonna go ahead and stop. We'll put dries on real quick. This does show me that the track map, where it's at, is really the only place that it can live. So I think we'll keep it there. Go dry. Track's slightly different, but
you're on a dry tire.
It's a lightly wet track, but the problem is these areas.
Flag. Too fast on pit road. They're going to hold you for a while.
Even though we're going slow through here,
You got the black flag. You didn't exit the pit safely. They're going to hold you for a while.
Like, you can see how little turn we have on the slicks through the water. And that's going to slow me down and create wrecks. So we don't want to do that. Tire temps that came off don't look terrible. So, yeah, people that are doing dries, good luck to them. 25s at the front, and we will be on the final row. We've got a minute 20 left until we go. Let's take a look. We have cars out on track. Do we have any indicator of what tire they are on? I don't know if we have coloring on tires or not. And I gotta remember to put the wets on when it switches to race. Yeah, I don't see. Okay, so you can see the grooves, but there's no sidewall indicator on the difference. But yeah, that's not going to be really our concern at all because we're going wets and just doing everything we can to stay out of the wall. So 15 seconds and it will click over. But yeah, sadly we're in the top split. Hopefully it's not waiting for me because I just realized that, but waiting on a bunch of people. Sadly top split even as 1,900. That means there are very few people in here at my skill level. Let's double check the weather. Okay, no rain's coming. Not that that was going to matter anyways. We're going wet tires. Fountain's looking a bit weird with the sun going through, but we got sunset bouncing off the puddles. 19 laps. Bunch of people asking wet or dry. Well, that is the question. I had like 10 minutes to figure out what the correct answer was for me. So, there's gonna be a lot of people out on dries, I bet, and we're gonna get stuck behind them. But oh, a lot of high pings as well. A lot of Australians in here. So, yeah, we'll just try not to get caught up in the wreck. Oh man, we gotta do a... Is it a standing start?
The estimated SOF is 2,393.
I did change it to wets, right?
A lot of opportunities today. Head down. Pick your battle. Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
I don't want to hop out, but I'm pretty sure I put wet. Yeah, so
waiting on the final car to grid.
Let's just try to survive. We're gonna find out quickly if I put the wets on, but I think we did. Standing starts are great here, so much better than rolling. This field gets so spread out. I think it's standing start. Yeah, it is. Alright, well, hopefully this is a fun one.
Green, green, green.
Or at least a big enough disaster that it's worth posting. People did not go. We're just gonna back off here. Get this guy past us.
Still there.
Maybe.
Clear.
No matter how much time we lose letting him
An
go,
incident ahead.
there's gonna be a traffic jam that brings everyone back to us. See?
Car stopped ahead. Car right.
Still happening.
Clear.
Alright. Well, eventually we'll get to racing. I assume a few of those were dry tires. Nearly just drove into the back of this guy. Oh, he's pushing bad.
Car right. Still there. Hold your line. You're on the left. 3 wide. Clear.
Shouldn't have let this guy go. But we'll survive. The guy ahead of him is on dries. And we'll die again. Oh man. I'm getting some bad push here. Let's get past this guy. He might be on dries.
Clear.
He was getting no grip there.
50.304.
I lifted off because I braked early and then wanted to roll it in a bit.
There's an incident behind.
Still hydroplaning a little bit, even with what I assume is the wet tires, unless I just completely forgot to go back in the garage. I was talking and I forgot if I did that or not. But I don't think I'd be making it this far. But the question will be, do these tires melt? And do I still throw it away? We are in 14th though. And really, I mean, all we gotta do is keep it on track. .8 ahead of us. Leaders are well gone, going through the roundabout mountain. We're not going to push it to my 100% because even though it's slow, it's still a good way to die. Guy seems to be quicker than us now.
You got a slow car on the right. You got a slow car on the right.
Just didn't want to pull up or allow him to dive it in. We nearly went around. He almost spun on exit.
Just at the fastest lap. 26.121.
He's really struggling through there. But we're really slow everywhere else.
31.099.
Thought someone was coming out of the pits, but it's the leaders heading the other direction. Alright, let's try not to get up on the curb. I think that was eating up a lot of grip for us through there. .8 seconds ahead. May have a damaged car. Looked like someone was pulling off. But nope. So still 14th. Oh, why did it? Just realized it put my starting place. Or no, that's my car number. Oh wow, what a rejoin. I don't know why my Racelabs is all screwed up. I did an update and apparently it's messed everything up. This 2.2 Class C that just rejoined in the middle of two cars. We'll let him go before he wrecks us.
Left side.
There was absolutely no fucking reason to ever race this guy if he was going to rejoin like that. And he's quicker than us anyways, but we'll be quicker than him overall when he goes off again. That's the plan, at least. Guy behind us just instantly caught us. That's a different guy. Okay. Maybe there was two people that rejoined in front of him. Thought it was the 18 that was on us, but maybe it was this guy. I don't know, I've been too focused on trying not to drive off the track to notice. Just not wanting to rotate. Feel it leaning over on the tires. Well, we are in 14th still.
31.52.
I'm gonna have to fix that. I don't like how it has changed the relative. So some of these slower parts are definitely drying out. But that is fine. I guess this guy might be the guy that we've been having right on our tail this entire time. I don't know. Whoa. Don't know what that was. That really screwed me up. But yeah, somehow I triple clicked. And then I was all messed up on corner entry. Wrong gear and overdriving and trying to figure out how I pulled that off. I feel like my braking's getting worse and worse and worse. Blast him with some water.
29.996.
I haven't driven this car in a bit, but it's actually kind of fun, even being slow. Yeah, I'm starting to lose the tires, it feels like. I'm gonna have to be easier on throttle. And probably extend my braking. kind of self-spin. We push the brakes forward a bit. Let's do that. Incoming front lockup into the wall.
There's an incident ahead. You got a slow car on the left.
Never fun to hear that. Said I was going to back my braking up a little bit, and I went in there deeper than I have. Eight lost a little bit of time, so he may have been the car that possibly like got in the wall.
Slow car ahead. Car stopped ahead.
I think this is the same guy that rejoined, so he is wrecked again. And eventually he's going to just give us that spot by wrecking more. Red Bull. Lots of wobbly rolling over. All right, we're almost halfway done.
30.311.
3.9 ahead. Dip into the water, even though I don't think it's a tire heat thing that I'm going through. Did not want to slow down. And now it's wanting to go around. I have no idea what's happening. Yeah, we're getting very close to wrecking out of this one. Locking up, getting loose, just having some random wobbles in the middle of the turns. Pressure's not helping me. I mean, he's not like trying to make pass attempts, but it's still, I'm focused on him trying to go fast enough to not get ran over. I mean, he hasn't done anything dumb, so I shouldn't be worried about anything like that, but we just got to back it down. I'm kind of wondering if we just let him go, if he will overdrive, but he may be on dries. I am way off of where I need to be. 6.6 and 6 seconds ahead of us, so I have lost a ton of ground to the 8. Thankfully, the guy that's wrecked over and over is gone, it looks like. Nearly outbroke ourselves. Of course, no night lighting here, so we're not going to see any street lights or anything. iRacing's tracks are always in a half-finished state with no intent to ever finish them because their graphics engine cannot do night lighting good. But we shouldn't get too dark here. He dove it in and nearly put it in the barrier.
You got a slow car on the left.
Got a guy backing up on the track, but thankfully he had enough space to do it before we got there. Oh god, I've figured out what the relative has done. It's like no longer highlighting the driver's name on Racelab. It's highlighting the distance behind for lapped or not lapped. Oh man, I better be able to change that back to how I had it. That is a terrible update if that's what they thought was good. Have to look at the stream after this and see what else they broke. '15's being pretty easy on me. He could have passed me multiple times, so he's just waiting for me to screw up because he sees that's eventually going to happen. Alright. Haven't even had this up the whole time. We're about to do our best lap, it says.
29.198. Car stop on the right. There's an incident ahead.
Someone put it in the wall. Just wanted to keep it tight in case.
Slow car ahead.
Looks like they may have some wheel damage. Or they were just letting that guy go while they figured out if they had damage.
The car in P4 just set the fastest lap. 26.047. The car in P6 just set the fastest lap. 25.923.
Can't get it to rotate again. I get on that front tire, it feels like, and it just kind of wobbles and leans over. Got a little tail happy on acceleration there.
29.255.
He got a little tail happy ahead of us.
The car in P1 just at the fastest lap. 25.232.
That is rotation that is good if you're good, but bad if you're me. Uh-oh. And we did not have any braking. I'll blame it on the yellow flag, which I don't know what the yellow's for, but it's finally cleared. Guy behind us got very tail happy on acceleration.
28.639.
Kicked out too much up on the curb. It's still wet. Those bumps, you gotta remember, now that we're going much quicker and braking later, those bumps tend to like to lock up a tire. Oh, turned in too early. Terrible acceleration. Had to bounce it back to the left, otherwise we were gonna hit the inside wall and kick ourselves out the bad way.
28.489.
Try to make it all back up into turn one. Well, we've definitely picked up pace. Starting to feel more comfortable now that I've got 8 times the amount of practice that I had before the first lap. Gotta quit shifting up there. We're also tracking down the 9 a bit, who's only 5 seconds ahead of us now. There we go. Back that off a little bit. Always going to be better for us backing it off there. Put a lap in.
27.423. Two more, let's go.
It's 2 more for the leaders. We've still got 2.8 laps left. Pass attempt, and we are catching that 9 still. He's broken, or I don't know. There's going to be 5 of us all on top of each other on the last lap, it looks like. And that could be a disaster. We know how my last laps go here sometimes.
There's an incident behind.
Oh, did the guy behind us spin? He did. That sucks. And then we got a terrible exit. But maybe being further away will be a good thing.
27.15. You've got about 5 laps of fuel left.
All right. Coming up to the final lap. Nine car way off pace. What will happen?
White flag, white flag. .506.
Looks like the nines picked up pace a bit. Cut it too far inside. There wasn't grip down there. Still a bit wet. Definitely not throwing it in here, but maybe we can get some grip out. But that line comes up so quickly. And a nope. But hey, you know what? Good race, clean race, 0 incidents. And I set my fast lap at the end.
Checkered flag,
I
checkered
feel like I
flag.
held my eyes open that entire race. They are burning now. I love this place. It is so much fun. Let's give the 15 a good race.
I met Leonardo, he was flying though.
So, take that off. And I was hoping that we'd get to at least keep feeling that pressure. Now, Long Beach is all screwed up. So this was such a weird ass start because there was like 15 had to come to a stop. And I don't know why he backed up. That's weird, but this guy apparently had something to do. I mean, at least he gridded. Weird one. So then first incident, that's dry tires hitting water into the fountain and nowhere for anyone to go. Yeah. No way I was getting around on dry tires. And then we've got 3 pushes out wide. He can't get it to turn. 13 pays the price. And the 16 comes just blasting in. And we're going to have all of this. And now it's time to just go to results and see how people fell out. So the 18... No, the 16, finishing 18th. He eventually falls out. I'll just do it this way. This was after he had went off multiple times, and I think he hit a wall there. Or he's just given up. Oh yeah, he hits the wall there. And then gives up. Then we've got the 18, who I thought we were racing against that whole time, but I guess it was the 15. Or at least when the 15 caught up. And he is getting lapped. And I think just gets destroyed into the hairpin. Oh. I thought it was a big dive, but the 4 got loose and hit him. And then he tries to flip it around and drives it straight into the wall. Unfortunate. Then, up next, we got the 19. Who, he's the guy that didn't start. He's 8 laps down. I don't think he actually wrecked, did he? No, he wrecked. He goes around. It was a little loose there, but this guy's a bit out of... I mean, this guy's just jumping curbs and being Red Bull. I don't think he's done yet. Yep. Oh, wow. So he loses it. 3 car. Nowhere to go. Unfortunate. We've got this guy who crashed before. Oh, seeing a theme. Are we seeing a theme with the Red Bulls? I mean, we all know that's a theme, but what does he do here? Does he just give up and drive it straight into the wall, or? He stops shifting up. I don't know. Yeah, I think he had a controller failure or something, or he was just giving up. And then we got the 13. Let's head to his final lap. And that was what happened there. He just goes, maybe the race is over for him, or he just gave up there. But yeah, that was a race. I had fun. Let's take a look at these results. We lose 3 I rating and gain 8 safety rating. And I had fun. It's been a long time since I've been in that car. I know it's changing. Maybe getting easier, but pretty fun stuff. So, hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.